Welcome back to the Coldcast. Today we're going to be doing something a bit different. We're going to be playing darts while speaking about this week's past fixtures in the Premier League, and also a massive story what's just come out today, like 20 minutes ago as we're filming this. Kevin De Bruyne looks like he's going to leave Man City and maybe retire, maybe go somewhere else. But yeah, let's get into today's video. So let's start off at the top of the table. Liverpool have stretched their point difference to 12 after beating Everton 1-0 in the Merseyside derby. And if it was ever in doubt that they was going to win the league, it's definitely not now, because they've bounced back after them two poor results, and now they're certainly going to win the league, in my opinion. I think if anybody thinks different, then they don't really know what we're on about, because I mean, it's just a gap what no one's going to be able to make up. And I wish I was better at darts, because this is looking like I'm terrible. But yeah, like Arsenal, they've done all they can really, but they're probably going to finish second. Forest, again, beating Man United. Disappointed as a Man United fan, but I mean, how often is it that we actually win now? But I think Ruben Amorim needs time. But I think because he was so certain he was going to play that the way he's playing, like as in he told the press, I'm going to play this way, I'm not going to change. I feel like he sort of shot himself in the foot there, because he can't change, otherwise he'll look like he's bottled it in a way. But the players he's got aren't good enough, but how hard is it going to be to get rid of them? So yeah, like I was saying, like it's going to be really hard to get rid of them, because I mean they're on a lot of money at Man United, and you've got Sancho and Rashford who are on loan. Rashford will probably get signed by Villa on a permanent because he's smashing it at the minute, but I'm not sure Jadon Sancho will, because he has about one good game a year and that's it. I think with him it's more his attitude, but Rashford sort of looks like a completely different player at Aston Villa. So yeah, but I think it's going to be harder than people think to get the players out and also to attract players in. But also Tottenham, I think Ange is just so I don't even know what the word is. He's just so like arrogant, and he just like doesn't really care. It's like my way or no one's way. And I mean, some of the stuff he says in his press conference, like to Ange Postecoglou, like, nearly went there. That would have been embarrassing on camera. But back to Ange Postecoglou, like, he's sort of falling out with the fans now. Like, with the game last night against Chelsea, there's like things what people are saying. He cut the ears to the fans when Tottenham fans were chanting, "You don't know what you're doing." And there is some angles where it looks like he's doing that. But I mean, if he has, then it's so bad, because that's basically telling the fans that it don't want them to do anything really, and like it'll just make the fans absolutely hate him. But I mean, I think he'll go. I mean, even if he wins the Europa League, but I don't want Spurs to do that, then Man United don't get Champions League. But even if he does and gets qualifications Champions League, I think they'll sack him anyway, because they need a better manager. And I think it all went downhill when they got rid of Mauricio Pochettino, because he never did anything wrong really there. And I think he was a perfect manager for Spurs. And yeah, I think Daniel Levy's not ruined the club as much for the Glazers, but he's not done a better job, like a much better job. And on other news, Ipswich finally got a win. They're first in the calendar year, but I think that's too little too late. And I'm quite sad for Ipswich, because I wanted them to stay up, but just not going to happen, because I think now the gap between the teams what are getting promoted from a championship is just too much, and like they can't compete in the Prem, even with the smaller teams in the Prem. It's like when you go up, you sort of know you're going to go back down, unless it's rare occasions like a Brighton or Nottingham Forest. So the last team I really want to talk about on here is Nottingham Forest. Like, what a season they're having. It's as if someone's gone on FIFA and done a career mode of Nottingham Forest and taken them to the top. And it's like, the way they're playing, the way Nuno's got them playing, it's just unreal. And I am happy for them because I don't mind Forest, they're a decent team. And like, just so City can't get in that top four, really. I mean, as it stands now, Chelsea are in the top four. Yeah, Chelsea are in the top four, and Newcastle are like 1 point behind City. And I really hope City don't get top four. But moving on to City, Kevin De Bruyne has just announced on Instagram that he's going to be leaving at the end of the season, so that is massive for them. They're going to have to try and find a midfielder who's a top class. But if they don't finish fifth, then like they are now, and Newcastle overtake them, that's that Champions League spot people are on about new for this year. Then what midfielder is going to want to go there? Like, I know obviously money and the players have got, but no Champions League football. So say you want to get a player who's already playing Champions League, they might not come because of that. But you'd have to offer them a lot more money just purely because you're not in Champions League. But yeah, that will definitely be a miss for Man City. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'm not as good at darts as I am at football, but I try my best. My dad always beats me. But yeah, thank you for watching today's episode. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.